Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to use a hammer drill. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of properly using a hammer drill. Now, I'll be going over this tutorial with this cordless hammer drill, but I have used many corded hammer drills as well, and they work in a very similar manner. Now, my other hammer drill that I use is a corded model, and it actually is only a hammer drill. It doesn't have any other options, but for this drill right here, it has other options. It can be a driver, it can be a regular drill, or a hammer drill. If your hammer drill has other options, make sure that you have it set to the hammer drill setting. Now, like I said, it can be in this position or this position, but I want to put it to the hammer drill setting. That is the first step. You really want to make sure that you're using the hammer drill setting if your drill has that option. If your drill is just a plain and simple hammer drill, then you don't have to set it to anything. You're good to go. Now, most hammer drills will have a forward and reverse gear. Obviously, make sure that it's in the forward gear if you want to drill into something. And if you're trying to remove something, then make sure that it's in the reverse gear. If your hammer drill has a torque setting, you want to set it appropriately. I'll just be placing it to the highest torque setting for this video, but you can adjust it if it can be adjusted depending on the actual hammer drill. And also, if your hammer drill has different speed settings, you want to set it accordingly. I'll just put it at the highest for this video. Now, here's the deal. When you're using a hammer drill, you're probably going to be using it to drill into concrete or something that's really tough to drill into. As you can see, I have this cinder block over here. And the first step, the most important thing, it's not the first step because we're already pretty deep into this video, but the step that you don't want to miss is the fact that you want to use a drill that is appropriate for the material that you are drilling into. Now, I'm going to be using this hammer drill to drill a small hole in this cinder block, and I have a concrete bit on the hammer drill. Very simple. Make sure that you have the right type of bit. If you're trying to drill into concrete and using a wood bit, probably not going to work out in your favor. You're probably going to break the bit and it's going to take a while to drill into it. So make absolutely sure that you are using the right bit. As you can see, a concrete bit has this type of little tip over here. It's just a different type of tip. It's sort of like it's just a very different type of tip that makes it easier to drill into the concrete. When you're ready to actually use the hammer drill, you want to put it in the forward gear, set your speed, set your torque appropriately, make sure that it's in the hammer mode, get it into position right here, and you'll notice with the hammer drill that when you put pressure on it, you can hear that right there. There's some movement, okay? And that's going to be what the hammer function does. The hammer function allows the drill to turn as it simultaneously hammers it into place. So you want to get it nice and lined up appropriately. I'm just going to make sure that we're completely on camera here. Get it lined up appropriately, and you want to press the button to start using the hammer drill and apply pressure. Now, you don't want to apply a ton of pressure because you don't want to risk hurting the bit or breaking the bit, but what you do want to do is apply a little bit of pressure and let the hammer action take over. Now, you're going to hear a really loud sound, and you'll see how quickly this drill gets this bit into the cinder block simply because of the hammer drill capabilities. So just check this out. I'm just going to drill a quick hole. Just listen and watch. It is indeed on hammer mode. We're just making sure. Let's go ahead and drill a hole. All right, so I just pulled the bit out early. I don't actually want to go right through the cinder block or deep into it because I don't actually need that hole for anything. I was just making that hole for the purposes of this video. That's right, that hole in the wall right there, that's going to be there the entire time that I own this house and I'm in this garage, simply because I wanted to make this video. Now, as you saw right there, it made a really loud sound. It was a really loud, almost like a grinding sound, and that's the hammer operating at a very high speed, trying to drill into the hole. Now, you know what? Just because I love all of my viewers and I really want to impress you guys and girls, I'm just going to make another hole right below it so you can watch it in action again. I'm putting a little bit of pressure so the hammer drill knows to actually use the hammer function, because once that clicks down right there, that allows the hammer drill to know to use the hammer function. That's why when I was pulling it out, you didn't really hear that sound anymore. So once again, we're going to make another hole. Listen closely and listen to when that sound stops, that hammering sound stops. You hear it stop? It's still spinning. but no sound. And the reason is because I was pulling it out, therefore the little part right here that pushes down wasn't being pushed anymore. All that you need to do is apply enough pressure to activate the hammer, just like that. Just like that. Activate the hammer by applying basically that much pressure whenever you are trying to drill into something. And that's basically it. That is how to use a hammer drill. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.